I'm the Baumeister, and welcome back to more Afoot Polaris. I figured we started the story. This is a full game. Let's not let it hang. Let's continue on. And I apologize for not looking at the camera. Looking over here. I apologize. The way my setup is, there's not enough A, there's not enough length for the camera to sit where I want it to, and B, it's in the best spot when we do Wrong Button Warrior content. When we video game stream Wrong Button Warrior content. Alright. HP knows. Let's get it rocking. I've forgotten all the buttons. I know this is point and click, so don't know if there's many buttons, but let's take a look, shall we? Wait a minute. Why did I take the bones? Hold on a second. Zip. Zip. Bop. Okay, I hope. And one more second here. Nope, don't do that. No, actually, come over here. Come right there. There we go. Okay, nope. We're doing this live, folks! There are messy symbols on the lower part, almost like they were intended to look bad. These two markings really stand out. The lower one looks human. I assume this is top to bottom. There are markings below, but I can't make anything of them. I do remember that I can use right click to further my visioning. These three symbols are inside a cartouche? Cartouche? Anyway, as if together they would have a special meaning. Alright, so hill with stars, and a three-pronged, or three setup pitchfork. That kind of looks like that shit. Three-pronged, the triumvirate of pitchforks should be a Munchkin card. A magnificent arc of symbols on the upper part looks like almost the sky is bleeding. Intriguing. Alright, I should have right-clicked on the bones. Some gear Noble uses to prepare the fossils. Just take me back to lab. Close that up. Nope. Okay, so not much else. Okay, so I guess I'll go out. Oh, I guess I could... Container and fume hood. That didn't work. Aha! That was right. Okay. Stone putty, acetic acid, still water. Alright, I'll fill that with water. Oh. There's water in there. Yes, I know. Should also put... There we go. Put you in there. Stone putty? Yeah. Container. Throw that back into the fume hood because, you know, get those added together. Excuse me. A mild solution of acetic acid should dissolve the calcite. I'll check the results in the morning. Good plan. Okay. I guess I need to go out. Washing machine, of course. Presto bag. Tully's tent. There's Tully himself. Grinder, table saw. It's a good tool for woodworking and finger chopping. Do I still have? I do still have the flag. Okay. I'm using a guide, by the way, because I don't know if I would have ever figured half of this out. Excellent. So now I have just a wooden pole. Unfinished pole syringe. Can I? I'll tape them together. There's a pole syringe my zoology professor would be proud of. Okay, so that actually should help on the polar bear. Perfect. Alright, time to get geared up and head outside. Because now I need to stab a polar bear with a syringe. I need to go there. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. We're going back this way. We're going back this way. We're going to the polar bear. We're going to the bear. We're going into the bear. Pole syringe. On bear. I wouldn't have thought to make a I mean, to be fair.
It's for your own good. You'll get the next shot tomorrow.
I got the achievement veterinarian. So let's go back inside, I guess. Do I still have? I do still have the antibiotics. I do have sedative needles, and I still do have. Do still have the antibiotic, most importantly. And I have syringe needles. This is only episode 6 that I've recorded on this recording batch. All good. Alright, good deal. Let's go back inside. We're probably hungry at this point.
What do you think about the find?
When are you gonna get it on with the Inuit princess, huh?
You know, we're gonna admit it.
Don't tell me you haven't tried.
Me? Hell no. A cold and bitter creature that woman is, an ice princess. She was working in Thule before this, right? The word is that they had to transfer her to keep a horde of ogling corporate losers away. Like the Eula guy she was mad about. And that she enjoyed the hassle an awful lot, too. Just take a number, pal.
Okay, that's enough. I have things to do.
But if you need some advice about Inuit women in general, you are now talking to the Eskimo champ.
Right.
My point is that she'll eat you alive. She's done it before.
Well, rude, for one. Apparently the wheelbase is designed to distribute its weight over a wide area. I don't know if it works, but sure, it looks cool. Let's go inside. Let's get out of the garage and get into, hopefully, at least a little bit more warmth. Side here, and then guess I'll go to the kitchen. Through the amazing door. I just phased right on through. Hey, Al.
Ah, Rune. Quite a day, wasn't it?
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too long. I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
Did you see my new mascot?
I did, but how long is she going to stay in that cage? That's a different thing.
I'm not gonna keep her.
What's the problem with her?
Infected jaw. Dooley will probably agree to send in a vet.
That's a ballsy move, you know, to capture a polar bear.
Did you say the artifacts were in a cave, not in the bottom of the crevasse?
A glacial cave beneath the ice, yes. It was deep beneath the surface. Not a very pleasant place. But don't start getting any weird ideas about academic investigations or anything. I found it and I'll dedicate it to pumping black gold.
What are you working on?
Right now, my main field of expertise, a sandwich.
All right, good to know. It's nicely retro. We have a huge food stockpile downstairs. Let's check out the fridge, because... Sandwich. Judging by its size, I'll admit that. I got the munchies. That's why? Because I'm hungry. About 70% of the population hold a mutated gene that allows them to process lactose as an adult. Yeah, that sounds about right. By the way, I ate lunch before I started this episode, so I'm not hungry. At least not yet. There's Al. Al and sandwiches go hand in hand. All right, let's go back through. It looks like a floor rug that I could just phase through. I know it's supposed to be more of like a carpet or like one of those like what do you want to call it? Like those beaded curtains. Actually, kind of more seems like a curtain, but it's just funny to me. Just DVDs. Speaking of, a few odd DVDs we have in here. Some are even watchable. All right, let's go. And then Nova. Let's go talk to Nova.
Nova, are you all right?
Rune? No, not really.
You know, if you need any assistance, I've got some quality razor blades.
You're a real friend, but I think I just need some rest.
Okay. Good night.
I got one shoulder to leave on. Note. Rune Knudsen, biologist, mountaineer, philanthropist. Alright, let's go call it a night. I had to install the old OS to get the polar bear tracking app to work. Jack's viewer. Oh no, that's we left that last stream. Proxy track. Okay, data points. Import. Nope, not yet. All right. Well, I guess we'll take care of that tomorrow. In the meanwhile, let's go ahead and go to bed. Oh, looks like we're doing some work on our, what I assume is our dissertation, or at least a scholarly article. Oh, hello. What's these? Oh, hi. Oh.
Oh, shit. What a dream. What's that noise? Sounds like a garbled radio.
Are we sure it's a dream? Temperature's dropped to minus 38 and Celsius close to minus 40. We had that a few weeks ago. Is she crying? Better not disturb her. Okay, so in here. Hi, music.
Tully, you scared the hell out of me.
I see them, Rune. The beast.
Okay, Tully, I hear you. Take it easy. Everything is all right.
No, I can't. It just starts over. There. See?
Listen to me. You are on Alpha Polaris, and there's nothing here. Take it easy.
What? Are you sure?
There's nothing here, Tully. Nothing here.
Fuck.
What did you see?
What did you see in your dream?
I don't know. I was back in Longwoods, Maine, and then in the glacier, the polar bears. They were in the sky. It was wrong somehow.
Beast?
What were the beasts you saw?
At first, I thought there were polar bears. But then, I don't know what the fuck it was. A spirit. Under the ice.
Okay, easy now.
Radio?
Tully, what's wrong with the radio?
How should I know? It's some electromagnetic shit or something.
Look, maybe you should go back to sleep.
No, I need to focus. You go ahead, Norway. I'll sit down here for a while.
Are you...
I'm good. Now leave me alone.
Okay. I'll do a quick check around the station.
Alright, so he's gonna go hang out on the couch. We're gonna go check the kitchen. Nothing to check but the radiator. Alright, let's move on. Let's get out of here. Back to the corridor. Scratch my elbow. As far as I know, everything else in here is okay. There's the truck. Tully's tent. Of course he's not in there because he's on the living room couch. 20 liters of fuel. I don't know why it's why it's prompting me that I can actually grab the fuel canister. Okay, yeah. I can grab it, but he didn't want to use it. It's fair. Anything downstairs? Anything? Anything at all? Nothing to my investigation. Alright, let's go to the lab. Something's gotta give. Hey, Al, what's up? Why are you awake so late?
Al?
Look at that. A hell of a light show. Like the sky itself was burning. Such profound beauty. I took a reading with the magnetometer, and I think we're very close to a record-breaking geomagnetic event right now.
There's something strange taking place here. The radio is blaring out some weird noise.
Yes, that makes sense, and it wouldn't even be the first time. Way back in 1859, a couple of great geomagnetic storms took place. They were caused by immense coronal mass ejections in the sun. Back then, telegraph stations were spreading all over rural America. Electricity was soon to be introduced to households, and telegraph lines operated with it. As it happened, something freaky took place during a peak in the solar storm. Stations in Portland and Boston maintained conversation for several hours with no battery power.
They were using some form of geomagnetic energy?
Correct. Geomagnetically induced current is the term. The field lines fall here. Now, I don't know the specifics, but I think the ion storm is causing the effect you described. Who knows? We might see even more peculiar things happen.
How can an ionospheric phenomenon have effects this severe?
Well, I'll bet you see aurora in Norway all the time, Rune. Do you know much about them?
The basics. They're caused by solar wind getting trapped by Earth's magnetic field.
That's the science. However, the Cree call them the dance of the spirits. Looking at them here, in the middle of this desolation, they waver constantly, like a veil or a mask. A mask shifting to reveal a glimpse of some long-lost truth. Perhaps a visual message, which we, as mankind, are no longer able to connect to.
There's no causal connection to anything linked to mankind. Just astrophysics.
You're right. Forgive me. Maybe the only thing you're witnessing here is an old fart rambling.
I ran into Tully in the living room and had a conversation with him while he was having some sort of nightmare.
A waking dream? That's interesting, especially considering his fixations. He's constantly going over the dreams he's had, the dreams he will have, and so on. But I wouldn't worry. Ted's obviously very responsive to these things, and he's been under some stress lately. The isolation and the darkness can get to you.
Not like this. It took me several tries to get him to wake up, and what he told me about the dreams...
Yes, but still, between you and me, waking dreams occur mostly in juveniles. Let's put it this way. Ted doesn't always operate on the level of maturity one would expect.
My nightmares, yeah.
There's more. I've also had a nightmare. In my dream, I remember the terror of someone watching me from a distant ice shelf. Tully had a feeling of something haunting him in the woods.
You think there's a connection?
I don't know what to think.
Without trying to be dismissive, you both have spent long days out on the glacier. Anyhow, there may still be a powerful subconscious message for you to grasp. A spiritual one, as some people in touch with themselves would say.
You could be right.
But maybe you should hit the sack before I switch on my full ramble mode.
Good deal.
One more thing. I don't think you'll be able to reach anyone with the radio tomorrow. We've blanked out during ion storms half this magnitude before.
Then I'll treat the bear myself.
That's the spirit. We should also power down the tower so nothing gets fried. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Alright, good deal, Al. I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna go back to bed. Just got an owl watching the Geostorm. We've got a Tully who's freaking out, and we've got a Nova who's having a bit of a rough. He's had a bit of a rough day. We're gonna go back to bed. Spin. Yep. All it's telling me I can do is go to bed. Day 2. Well, it does that real quick. Go up here. Grab that.
Hey, Knudsen, you gotta see this.
Hey!
Mardar.
Don't you go all sweet on me. I found something real fucking eerie.
Language.
The Swede here needs a little more sleep.
You need to see this.
Fun. Before we'll stop. Hold on a second, you psycho.
There's something psycho for you here. And about last night, we need to talk.
Not very cold. It's 12 degrees outside. 12 degrees Fahrenheit, 11 degrees, or minus 11 Celsius. Not very cold. I mean, guys, compared to the negative 37 that he had at the night. Right, let's go. Is there anything else in the room? I could pick up the absinthe. All right. Where I keep my writing enthusiasm. Alright, I guess we'll go straight outside, I suppose. Nova, you home?
Nova, are you in there?
Probably outside. Or not outside, but she's not in her room. At least, either that or she's probably sleeping. One or the other. I don't know. We'll go rummage the kitchen. There you are, Nova. Actually, let's go talk. Why not?
Everything all right?
Yes, just had a lousy night.
You're not the only one. The radio woke me up.
At least you got some sleep. I've been running those samples for, what, like 4 hours now?
If there's something I can do to help, like pick off the hairier bug legs.
Thanks, but those bugs are still microscopic. How's the bear doing?
I don't know. I haven't visited her yet.
Yeah.
You don't look like you slept too well. Rough night?
No, it's more like personal stuff.
Haven't had any strange dreams?
Not really.
Tully had night terrors last night. Seems pretty shaken.
I know. First morning in months, he didn't tell any of his sexist jokes.
Wow. How about the hide bones? What are your ideas on it?
Al thought you might have some insight on those bones and the hide he found.
If you mean as an Inuit, not that much. People often have this misconception of our cultural unity, but in reality, there are many different cultures and groups. I'm a Canadian Inupiat. In Greenland, there's the Kalaallit, although the dialect spoken here in the north is Inuktun. It's very close to the Canadian Inuktitut that my mom spoke to me. However, I took some courses on Paleo-Eskimo cultures, so I might be able to tell you something.
From my first day here, I noticed how you take pride in your past. I'm sure your mom taught you that.
Not really. She always told me to forget the bygone ages and become a trucker.
Talent.
Losing you to the logging industry would have been a waste of talent.
You should see me driving a Kenworth double trailer up the Wrangell Mountains before you say that. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Anyway, I learned to take pride in what I am after I moved to Alaska and went to university.
Euler Jr.?
You didn't seem very happy to hear Euler Jr. was coming.
We just don't need anyone from management meddling in things right now, especially those who are full of themselves.
Oil samples.
It's supposed to be a major oil prospect down there?
Yes, but Al thinks we need to do a little more work before trumpeting about our find.
Alright, that's for the date.
We on for tonight?
We are, but I have to zone out for a while first.
Okay. I guess let's go outside and check out our friend. I mean, Tully's outside. I'm not sure where Al is. Al may hopefully be sleeping. Check the lab just in case. And that washer machine, man, I tell you.
Morning.
Here he is.
Morning. Made any progress with the thesis?
Not really.
Well, if it helps, our little side project here, the one involving oil, is showing some real promise.
Okay. Hope you got some sleep, Al. Gotta take care of that. All right, let's go outside. Let's go check on the bear. Guys, blowing up my phone. Oh. Oh dear.
She's gone.
That's a piece of her flesh.
So she wanted out and ripped the cage open?
I don't see any other way this could have happened. Putting her in the cage was a dumb idea.
You've been doing your science project on climate change or whatever. Is this it?
No. Polar bears are unpredictable animals, especially when hurt and captured.
You really don't see the pattern here? We are basically animals, right? Maybe the storm messes up everything with a brain.
Like you last night.
Yeah, just like that. Man, I was far off.
I guess it's plausible. The human brain functions on electric signals.
I've been checking the magnetometer, and the worst is yet to come. The storm is gaining momentum.
I probably need to put the bear down. Can I take the snowmobile?
Sure, the keys are in the ignition. I need to chill somewhere for a while.
Sharks leap northward and then disappear. It's lost a lot of blood. Should have known this. Irish all-around mechanic. Anything else, Tully? He's just standing there. Okay, let's go back inside. Oh, we should probably try and track the bear. Aye? Aye. Let's go back inside. Actually, wait, nope, turn. About face. Let's go check in with our results, shall we? They're gone.
The bear we caught yesterday escaped by tearing open the cage and apparently hurt herself badly.
I'm not surprised. Those are intense animals. What are you going to do with her?
I'll probably have to put her down. If the tracking collar is still on, I'll find her.
Nightmares.
Did you have any nightmares last night?
Yes, I had this recurring one when Euler Jr. catches us not doing our jobs. Other than that, just some nighttime flatulence, but that's definitely out of excitement.
Tully's dreams have really gotten to him.
Look, Rune, Ted is not really operating on the level of maturity one would expect. Between you and me, waking dreams mostly occur in juveniles.
Oil find.
I understand you've found a large enough reservoir here to start drilling.
Beats me. Determining the field size will take some seismic work. But we know there's some prime stuff down there. Saturation, volume, color, sweet taste, and whatnot.
Sweet taste?
Substantial bonuses heading our way if we can focus on the mission at hand.
I don't think I've ever heard that term.
Do you think I can use the radio now?
It's still powered down, and I think we should keep it that way. The Tempest is raging up there, even now, in the daytime. That could seriously cripple our equipment. I don't think we'd be able to contact anybody. Unless you want to listen to some dork playing ukulele on Radio Waikiki. One time, a few years back, I remember being unable to hear even the carrier wave from Thule, while still listening to the Moscow Philharmonic. Strange are the ways of upper atmospheric transmission.
Quite fair. Which is why it's so much easier to get all the AM stations at night instead of during the day. Don't know how many times I've gone through the AM dial at like 11 o'clock at night on my way home from somewhere, and catching like 25 AM stations or whatever it was, only to go through the same dial in the morning and getting maybe one. What are you doing?
What are you working on?
Tellurix, if that means anything to you. Look, we need to hustle with this thing. Bob's kid is not known for his tactfulness.
And your background.
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
Alright. Interesting to see if there's anything left in the fume hood. Well, we'll take a look at that in a little bit, I think. Let's go take care of that bear first. Oh, excuse me. We'll see if Nova has any other observations. Maybe they might have heard or seen something about last night while they were up.
How's the bear doing?
She's gone. She must have smashed the cage during the night. She's apparently hurt pretty badly, and has an infected jaw. She'll probably die if I don't find her.
But you can find her, right?
Yes, if the tracking collar is still attached.
Alright, we'll just go ahead and do end of discussion. And we'll go. Ooh, my knee hurts. I want to go to my room real quick, though. I want to try something. Oh, perfect. Yes, want all those. Don't need the crampons. Empty bottles. Should have brought more. Alright, let's go. Nope. Alright, let's get rolling. Oh, I need to go have it for apparently going to the living room instead. Go ahead and grab that attack rifle. Let's go outside. Alright, even though it is a very balmy 12 degrees outside, we're going to go ahead and end this episode right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying my playthrough of Afoot Polaris. I'll be back soon with a new episode in the future. Until then, I'm the Baumeister, and I have been obediently yours.